Hi everyone, Nate here, and I just thought I'd give you a little tutorial on how I do my Vox voice and how to make a Vox voice effect. So, the people have someone had asked me how I do the voice, like the bass voice itself. Well, it's hard to explain, but you need to manipulate your voice to where it sounds Mark Hamill-like. Like I said, in the previous video about how I got my Vox voice, it's Mark Hamill. This is canon voice actor. And it's like Dreamcast, obviously, but so get your voice to where it sounds like that, kind of low and raspy. In fact, if it sounds kind of like mine, a little bit like raspy and deep, it typically tends to sound better. So, I'll record a voice here. Perhaps I could give you a bit of insight as to what we do around here. Now, record a little bit of silence on the end of that. The reason being is because you will want to go up. Now, this is where it starts, so get ready. Select a little bit on the end there, go up to Effect, and press Noise Reduction. Get the noise profile first, but make sure the settings are like this. Noise reduction in decibels is 18, sensitivity 8, frequency smoothing bands 3, and make sure Reduce is selected. Get the noise profile, and select the audio track, and then reduce the noise. Go up to Effect, select Change Pitch, and change the pitch by 15%, negative 15%. And you can turn on high quality, you can turn on like the high quality stretching, but it really doesn't make that much of a difference. Duplicate that audio track by pressing Control D, go back up to change pitch, not change speed, damn it. Go up to change pitch, and change that by 20 more percent, negative 20%. Remember, the high quality stretching is optional. It just makes it sound a tiny little bit better. Lower the volume of this audio track by 10 decibels. Control A to select all, then go up to Tracks, Mix, Mix and Render. Oh, excuse me. Select the audio track, then select Compressor. The threshold will be at negative 60 decibels, and the ratio will be at 10 to 1. The other settings, leave those alone, and make sure Compress based on peaks is selected. Now, go ahead and go to the end of the track here and press Control L to silence that completely. Duplicate that audio track by pressing Control D, and then go over to the very start, click the very start, go up to Generate, and generate a silence that is 23 milliseconds, so 0.023 seconds. Duplicate this audio track down here again, and add another silence. Control A, select all, mix and render those tracks, and now you see this? It is peaking, which means it's way too goddamn loud. But before we adjust that, we need to add in our reverb effect, which is, I've set the preset to Vox. Room size is 30%. The pre-delay is 10 milliseconds. The reverberance is 80%. The damping is 50%. Tone low is 100%. Tone high is 0%. Wet gain is negative 5 decibels. Dry gain is 0 decibels. And stereo width is 100%. Do not select wet only. Now, what you'll want to do is go up to Effect and hit Amplify and set it just a little bit below the recommended. So say negative 8.2%. So to make sure there's no clipping at all. And now, we'll give it a listen.
Perhaps I could give you a bit of insight as to what we do around here.
And that is how I do my Vox voice, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Ink Me Dead, thank you so much for giving me information and a tutorial on how to apply the voice effects. And I'm very, very happy that I could finally get this right. It took me a long time to figure out how to get a good Vox voice, and I think you've got one of the best out there. So, once again, thank you all so much for watching. Ink Me Dead, you're awesome. Love your videos. See you guys around. Goodbye.